got a lot going on because you just had your bachelor party.
I did just have my bachelor party.
Congratulations.
They took me to New Orleans.
Okay.
We did all the things, had some of the best food I've ever had. If you've never been,
Nice.
it's incredible.
Yes. Oh, they got great
it was
food.
for Halloween, so there's me and my wedding party.
Wow.
Two of your friends, Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers, are standing up for me
Aww.
as well. And yeah, we had a blast. We did everything imaginable.
What did you do?
They made me shirts. They went the whole 9 yards for me. Right there, see? And you'll notice that's me riding an alligator.
You rode an alligator?
And we did do a gator tour in New Orleans
Really?
with Captain Carey himself. And this man has a relationship with alligators. And I got to hold an alligator.
I see.
A baby one. But there were some... Captain Carey has a friend named Benji who is a 12 feet long alligator that got on the boat with us.
No, he didn't.
And
what?
When I tell you this man was petting this thing, was feeding a chicken lovingly, I have never seen a bigger example of white people things in my entire life. I was like, get that thing away from me.
I was like, you sound nervous just talking about it. This is the bachelor party.
Yeah, this was the bachelor party. It was great. We went on a ghost tour, which you know I love ghosts. We talked about it last time.
Yes, you do.
I
like how well, of course, it should be personalized, but you did these things.
Yeah, I did everything I could have ever dreamed. It was amazing. It was a great way
Good.
to say goodbye to freedom.
I like how you sneak it in on us. And you're gonna have the wedding in San Francisco?
Yes, we're getting married in San Francisco on New Year's.
Oh.
So it's coming up. And it's special. He was living in San Francisco at the time. That's where we went on our first date. Took me on a really great dinner, and then we went to a, that's him, speaking of white people things. And then he did a really ballsy thing on our first date, which is he took me to a piano bar where people get up and sing. And so on our first date, we both sang to each other, which
so romantic.
Could have gone real left, real fast.
More than the alligators on the
More than the alligators. I don't consider myself much of a singer, but
you sang that day.
I did sing. I sang Little Shop of Horrors to him, not the song. Like I sang Somewhere That's Green.
Okay.
Hopeful song about romance and the future, which worked out. And then he actually sang 2 songs, and one of them was he sang John Legend to me, which was a serve, I will say. He got me hook, line, and sinker with that one.
Clearly.
So it worked out.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Ooh. So, I mean, you know, I want to tell your business, but do you think y'all will sing to each other at the wedding?
If he sings to me at the wedding, then it will be a short marriage. Like, if he comes down the aisle with a mic in hand, I don't know that I can handle that. No, I mean, we might, you know, the after party, we might hit up a karaoke joint and get it on.
Sweet,
Yeah.
For sure. Now, did you ever think you would get married?
You know what? I didn't, actually. I never really considered myself sort of a marriage guy. I knew I wanted to be with him forever, but I just never seemed like we needed the ceremony or anything like that.
Yes.
And then, like, I gotta say, something happened a couple years into our relationship, which is I always imagined that I would meet somebody and I would be in love with that person for the rest of my life. And what you realize when you fall in love and are with someone for a long time is that we both changed so much in the few years that we'd been together. I was not the same person that he met. He was not the same person I met. And what hit me is it's not about loving that same person forever. It's about learning to love the new version of them too.
Oh, that's well said.
And so I just had this realization that it was like, oh no, I'm gonna love every version of you.
Yeah.
You know, iteration 3, iteration 4. We joke that iteration 5 will suck, but we'll ride him out and then get to iteration 6. And it's just, I don't know, when I realized that it was about growing together, that's when I was like, no, I wanna lock it down and I wanna make sure that this is official and I wanna do it in front of all our friends and family and say like, hey, like I'm gonna make this work and I'm gonna say it in front of all y'all, and you're gonna help me keep me accountable to that as well, which is what.
He said it in front of us, so we gotta help keep you accountable. That is so beautiful. Congratulations again. Now tell me this, how important is chosen family to you?
You know, chosen family is super important to me. I love my family. They are not coming to the wedding, and you know, this is I never imagined them being at the wedding. We have differences, we love each other, but it's just not something for them. But the thing is I have assembled so many amazing people in my life that fill in the gaps for the things that my family can't provide for me. You know, the kind of support that they can't provide. And I found people that really have stepped up and really shown me that kind of love. And, you know, Margaret Cho is gonna be at my wedding. And she, very kindly, she said, I know your mom's not gonna be there, but I'll be your mom for the day.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So, you know, people like that, that I have in my corner, it makes all the difference. And it's so surreal to hear that from Margaret Cho, because when I was growing up, like, she is the reason I am where I am today. Like,
that's what it's about.
she really is. Like, I think, you know, you grow up and you don't see people who look like you doing the kinds of things that you want to do. It really gives you a sense of possibility to see somebody who shares that identity with you doing the thing that you didn't even know you were allowed to do. And so I know you're that for a lot of people too, and I hope to be that for other people.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you want to have positivity around you on your special day. And you've been blessed to have that.
Exactly.
I hope you feel the positive energy here right now. Right? Your happy place is here. What was your favorite part? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to help keep the joy coming.